I've always opined on this platform that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, yesterday held a meeting with the Kenyan nominees to the East African Legislative Assembly at Statehouse in Nairobi. And during that meeting, the absence of Winnie Odinga was notable. And many Kenyans questioned why Winnie Odinga was missing from that particular meeting. And for me, since I normally believe that in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, there must have been good reasons why Winnie Odinga missed the meeting. I was going through the people who attended that meeting. Remember, Kenya Kwanza nominated 5 individuals to the East African Legislative Assembly, and Azimio nominated 4. The 4 are Ford Kenya, 4 are Wiper, who is Wiper member who is Kennedy Musyoka. Then there is Kanini Kega of Jubilee, and then ODM party nominated 2 individuals, Suleiman Shebal, who was present, and Winnie Odinga, who was absent. So in this video, I want to give you the inside story why Winnie Odinga missed out of this particular event. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, why do you think Winnie Odinga was missing from this meeting? Do you think she was engaged somewhere? Do you think she was busy? For me, Winnie Odinga missed this event by design. And I've gone through Twitter, and there are people who are blaming Winnie Odinga for missing this particular event that she ought to have attended. For me, if you ask me, Winnie Odinga was just right to either attend or not to attend.
We had a presidential candidate who was pushing for the use of marijuana. And I sat with my father and I told him, you know, Dad, if you weren't running, I'd probably vote for this guy. And he asked me why. I said, because I find myself agreeing with the things he's saying.
But why do you think Winnie Odinga was missing in action? For me, Winnie Odinga decided to miss this event because of probably 5 reasons. Number 1 is the fact that Ruto really dislikes or disrespects the father. You know, Raila Odinga is the father to Winnie Odinga. And we are just coming from a bitterly contested election. Do you know the kind of names William Ruto has been calling Raila Odinga? Mganga, sijui nini nini. So someone calling your father those names, then he invites you for a meeting. Would you go?
Your critics say that it is the name Odinga that has gotten you that nomination.
The name Odinga has gotten me very many things. The name Odinga has gotten me into trouble. It's gotten me abused. It's gotten me blamed for many, many things and persecuted. The name Odinga has also been a blessing. It's a name that I'll emphatically be proud of and defend. But the name Odinga does not define Winnie. I have 6 names, you know? The other day I was watching a news channel. You guys didn't say my name. I have 6 names. The whole news story, you just said Raila's daughter. Why don't you want to use my name?
I'm just asking you. You will not attend. So for me, I think because of the disdain William Ruto has towards Raila Odinga is probably the main reason why Winnie Odinga declined to attend this meeting. She doesn't like sugarcoating things. You know, someone like Fidel Odinga was a bit different. Fidel was a very good friend to someone like Oscar Sudi. You know, he would, because he was friendly, you know. But Winnie is the real Winnie. So there was no way she was going to attend that meeting because of the kind of attitude William Ruto and Kenya Kwanza have towards the father. So that's number two. I also tend to think that Winnie probably was protesting in a way against William Ruto's attacks towards her, against Kenya Kwanza's attack towards her. You know, Winnie Odinga was nominated, and the moment she was nominated, Kenya Kwanza went around the country in their weekly rituals in churches to discuss about Winnie. When Raila Odinga announced the series of rallies, William Ruto was very clear that Kenyans should not go that direction, because Raila Odinga has already secured a job for the daughter. So which means, according to Ruto, Winnie is not qualified to be a member of the East African Legislative Assembly. She was just nominated by the father as a strategy of securing for her a job. Kenya Kwanza have been using Winnie Odinga as a shield. I know Winnie Odinga. She doesn't know how to sugarcoat certain things. So definitely because of those attacks, she will not have anything to do with William Ruto. The third reason why she missed this event, in my view, is the fact that William Ruto laid a trap. And if she attended, that would have been used as part of Kenya Kwanza propaganda. And that's the truth. You know, Raila Odinga is organizing what is calling the consultative meetings beginning tomorrow. And then, a day earlier, your daughter is meeting at Statehouse with the same man. That would have been a very good propaganda tool for William Ruto and the team. And that's why I strongly believe that Winnie Odinga will actually make an appearance during some of these demos. So she refused to fall for the trap, which would have then been used against Raila and probably against her during the the rally, the consultative rallies. And the other reason why she decided not to attend, in my view, is because there is no clear strategy from Azimio side on how they are going to relate with the government. As a matter of fact, when Raila Odinga met with Azimio governors, they agreed that they were going to work with the sitting president on some development issues. What about members of parliament? Not yet agreed. Now, what about someone like Winnie, who is just nominated? And you see, Winnie meeting with Ruto is not the same. And I can tell you this for free. Winnie Odinga meeting Ruto at Statehouse is not the same as Shebal meeting Ruto at Statehouse. It's not the same as Kanini Kega meeting Ruto at Statehouse. Because Winnie actively was involved in the campaigns for the father. And if Winnie were to meet Ruto at Statehouse, so many things were going to happen. Number one, she was going to legitimize William Ruto's victory. The father has insisted that from Wednesday, he's going to tell people how they robbed him his victory, the people who engineered that, how it was done. Then the daughter meeting the same man, it can't happen. So by doing that, Winnie is trying to avoid a situation where she's going to legitimize William Ruto's presidency. She's also avoiding very many questions from Azimio supporters, because if Winnie Odinga attended this meeting, then the next day my member of parliament will just go to Statehouse. And then how will you question? How will the people of Nyakach question Adomo War? Because they just argue that even Winnie Odinga went and nobody raised questions. So Winnie Odinga is just protecting the Azimio relationship with with the Kenya Kwanza government. How are they going to relate moving forward? And lastly, I also tend to think that Winnie avoided that meeting because of the planned Kamkunji rallies. You know, if Ruto had succeeded in convincing Winnie to attend this meeting, the truth of the matter is that the ladder, the taste for Kamkunji rally would have been lowered, because it would have been possible for the opponents of the rally to use Winnie as a case study. That why should they be told to go to Kamkunji while Winnie is dining with the same man at Statehouse? So I think because of those planned rallies, Winnie didn't want a situation where her presence in one of these many meetings was going to be used against her and against Azimio, or to frustrate Azimio plans. I don't know what to think, but for me, those are the reasons I think Winnie Odinga decided not to attend the meeting. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.